From the gun. Give on the inside. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice a safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down, because the RPO game's been a problem.
Now adjusting. Going to try to get it himself. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds at the 34.
And he's just kind of proven that he's difficult to defend. I mean, I'm playing defense, and we've seen him have success throwing the ball through the air. But now, nice job dropping back, trying to force the ball down the field, but does a really smart thing. Just kind of tucks it, takes off, and gets the first down. This guy's showing you a little bit of everything, you know. First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Caught in the backfield, it's Bell. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a first and goal. Wide receiver going in motion. Makes the grab. And it'll be a touchdown.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the Mountain West. Utah State has the lead right now. Logan has been jumping all week, but this game... Over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 7 over San Diego State. Just another week in the Mountain West where the only constant is chaos, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He's brought down after a good return, gets it out to the 31. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Reads it, fires complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And here comes the offense on second down. Running behind that left side. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Caught in the backfield. It's Burnett. There he goes! He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
A nice job of awareness on defense there on that third down. You know, you're expecting the offense to throw the football, but it's not just going to be receivers or tight ends you got to worry about. You got to keep your eye on where that running back is. They knew exactly where he would be, and they were able to make the tackle setting up for it.
Catches it cleanly at the 20. Makes a move. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Opening play of the drive from the 39. From the gun, the ground game. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. They've got 4 receivers out there, 2 on either side on 2nd and 3. Using his legs, it's Hardy. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48.
It's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Frost. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Hits him inside the 20, still going. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Huge play, puts them in the red zone, and now they'll snap it 1st and 10 from the 15. Trying to run, it's Hardy. Headed to the end zone. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
The offense with a big opportunity in the red zone.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Takes it into the end zone for a touchdown. Follow the blocker. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Takes it inside his own 20. Chance for great field position here. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Hand off from the shotgun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. To the air, it's Huff. Here's the pressure. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Under fire. And the missed connection on third down.
It's amazing to think just how confident this offense was coming into this game. They thought they were going to go up and down the field throwing the football in this one. That has not been the case. They have not yet scored a touchdown in this one. They just threw an incompletion on third down now, looking like they may have to punt. This offense has got to find their rhythm. You've got to wonder about their confidence at this point of the game.
Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Going right to work up top. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Makes a catch at the 15. That is just a gargantuan play as he has it all the way down to the 12. They've got him wobbling after that big play now to pay it off on 1st and 10 from inside the 15. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Quick release on the RPO. Oh, spin move. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Catch in the middle, it's Williamson. He's in for the score, touchdown.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. From inside the 20, chance for great field position. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Back to throw, it's Huff. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point, they know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still...
Can't find a receiver, and down goes the quarterback. A sack to punctuate this first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Perfect chance for us to put the first 2 quarters under the microscope.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. And that was not what they had in mind as the kickoff sails out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Ball will be placed at the 40 after that kick out of bounds. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. The secondary walks up on the line showing press coverage. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Lacy. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And if this offense wants to get back in the football game, it starts up front. Like, they've got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback. A third down and long situation coming up, they'll have another opportunity. They got to keep their quarterback upright.
Here comes the heat. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
And everybody in the stadium knew that was going to be a pass, right, guys? And it's third down. You're trailing by so many points right now. And the defense is just smelling blood in the water. They're like sharks out there right now, getting after the quarterback. They've been doing that all game, by the way. And that's a trend that looks like it's just simply going to continue.
First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Handoff from the gun. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
He wants to take the top off. He's got it inside the 15. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
And this offense is clear. We're not done. We got the lead, but we're going to come out in the second half, and we're going to be explosive, create. Plays, and they do. On the first drive, setting the tone, saying we are going absolutely nowhere.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Looking for a gap. It's Lacey. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Monarchs need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. Here's a heat. Snagged in the middle. It's Winston. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And the Monarchs will call on their punt team. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Dropping back, it's Frost. Trying to burn this defensive back. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on second and 10. From the gun, running back on the move. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. The offense in hurry-up mode. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Snags it inside the 20. And he's in for the touchdown. This dude... Just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting. Had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Mountain West. Utah State has the lead right now. Logan has been jumping all week. But this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 7 over San Diego State. Any change of momentum, any notable highlights from Mountain West country, we'll let you know, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Looking to throw, it's Peters. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And I wish I could bring you some hope, but, man, this defense, again, you know, they already got the lead. They got their ears pinned back. They're rushing the quarterback. I know this one's over, but offensively, they'll just find a way to protect our guy, put something together. Maybe we find a way to make this respectable at some point in the football game.
They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And it'll be a... game, but no need to take a big hit there on the scramble. They've got him spread out on 2nd and 7, 2 wide out to either side. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout called by the offense.
They've got him spread out on 2nd and 7, 2 wide out to either side. Using his legs, it's Tyson. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. On the option. He just has a nose for those little crevices to be able to find space, and he picks up the first down.
And that is why this guy is a true dual-threat quarterback. You've seen him all game, hurting them with his arm, already over 200 yards passing. And how about his running ability now? And flashing that on the option play. There's a variety of ways he can take the game over, and the defense is figuring that out fast.
Leaves it with the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? 4 receivers set, 2 on each side on 2nd and 8. On the option. And not even a chance to pitch it as he is slammed down in the backfield. After swapping ends of the field, that gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. 57 yards out, and he powers it through the uprights.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we looking pretty good.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. Catches it inside his 20. Chance to really gain some ground. Gets it all the way out to the 33 before he stops. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Peters. Got the back over the middle. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Looking to fire. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And it's simply been that kind of day for this offense. They've had so many struggles, and at this point in the fourth quarter, you're trailing by a ton of points. The defense knows you're throwing it, and they're pinning their ears back, and they're getting after it, as you saw it on that sack there.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and with that, the defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. On the run, it's Tyson. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the...
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass, it's Frost. Flushed out of the pocket. And the quick shuffle pass underneath. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there in a similar situation with a lead like this. They'd definitely be running the ball at this point. They'd probably take their starting quarterback out of the game potentially, but not this unit. They are still staying aggressive. They're still taking shots. They're just trying to light up the scoreboard.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. This offense needs all the help they can get today, and that pass interference penalty is a much-appreciated lifeline. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. Use the play fake, now to throw. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Makes the catch down the right side. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Slams it ahead. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet. And that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
And how about it, man? Just aggressiveness. Well, you've already got... You got a comfortable lead. You're sitting pretty, but this offense, actually this coach says, I want more. I want to get this onside kick, and not only do they try it, they get it.
From the gun to give, looking for room. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them the first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. Use the play fake, now to throw. Buys a little time. Trying to escape and get it himself. Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening. They'll leave it with him. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. They send 4 receivers onto the field, 2 to the right, 2 to the left on 2nd and 6. Gonna run it. It's Tyson. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12.
Man, that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision, nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
Pulls and fires complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The give from the gun. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Motion from the wideout. Caught behind the line. It's Bowie. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the Hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what type of X's and O's they're out there executing, David. Jimmy's and the Joes, they're just not as good as the opponent today.
And as an athlete, it sometimes hits you in the face and it stinks, but you're not good enough. And today they were not good enough. And I'm going to do the best I can to try to flush this down the toilet, not remember it, forget it, move on for the next game. Maybe it's something right here I can create positive that carries over to practice and maybe next week.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Peters. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. The Monarchs send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. One more play to pad the stats. Wants to throw on 1st down. Time to take a shot. He holds it in, and nobody's close. And he takes it in on the final play of the game. You played through the echo of the whistle, and they did that with the sealing touchdown. They've reeled off 6 straight to start the season, undefeated, bowl eligible, but when you have that kind of record, the possibilities seem limitless.
What a great way to start the season. The best way possible, right? Like 6-0, taking care of business, building momentum. This squad continues to climb up the ranks. They're getting better. They're getting more respect. 6-0 is the best start you could have, Palmer, but they're looking for more.
It's been really fun watching this team to get up to this point. So much talent. They've got great coaching, and I feel like they could keep that 0 in the loss column all season long if they keep playing the way they did today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.